Due to a lack of planes, I drove to Parliament for this sitting, and my road trip took me from the end of the River Murray in my electorate, crisscrossing the river border across the Hay Plains. The landscape is greener than the last time that I made the trip, but my questions about the management of the Murray-Darling river system remain. The same questions are raised time and again by the people of Mayo and all South Australians, and today I would like to table to the Parliament a book of questions put together by a school in my electorate whose Year 6-7 class spent a whole year doing an in-depth study on the Murray-Darling Basin. Last month, Fletcher Griffin, representing Stirling East Primary School, came to my office and officially presented me with the Murray Darling Basin Calling questions unanswered. I visited the class last year while they were conducting their inquiry, and I believe that these students would know more about the Murray and the problems of this system than many adult Australians. But even with that knowledge, they really struggle to understand how, as adults, we cannot learn to share when sharing is a lesson you have to master in order to grow up. These young people want to know where the water is going and why we cannot manage such a critical system for everyone. I want to know these answers. I have the same questions. We know from Mick Kelty's inquiry that the amount of water flowing into the Murray River over the past 20 years has indeed halved, showing that even with the best of management, the impact of climate change cannot be ignored. So when I drive along the Hay Plains, seeing the cotton in balls drifting on the roadside and the open channels and the mega storage dams, I found myself asking the very same questions that Fletcher and his classmates ask. How do you run a country with no water? What happens to the farmers once the river dries up? How will our towns and our cities survive? How will our environment survive? As the northern states continue their pressure for the relaxation of environmental water allocations, I and my Centre Alliance colleagues in the Senate are determined to keep the Parliament focused on the sound management of the Murray-Darling Plan. And I ask, Mr Deputy Speaker, I seek leave to table the Murray-Darling Basin Calling questions unanswered.
Leave is granted.
Thank you. Thank you.
I call the member for more.
Mr Deputy Speaker.